All right, what we're gonna 10x our money or something like that? What are we?
Yeah,
are we
we're gonna
telling our
get to it.
viewers?
Ray and I did some very. This is like Ray and I are basically investing into Bitcoin before Bitcoin was a thing. That's basically what we're doing this week.
Well, I got a plus 4,000 plate, so I'm gonna 40x our money at least.
Yeah, well, just wait until what we got.
Didn't even think that was.
But
I didn't even think that was possible.
What?
A plus 4,000 play pregame in an NFL game.
oh yeah,
I mean, I this is my.
Okay.
It's a deep dive, but it's a very shallow deep dive.
Oh.
But it gets deep.
welcome back to another episode of the Jersey Fun Sports Gambling Podcast. We got our first NFL picks show this week. We are going to be going over all of the games on the NFL slate for this Sunday. I'm pretty excited. There's a couple of I would say spicy games with some big implications, and then a couple of just not so great games going to be played in some bad weather, bad teams already. But those are the games where you got to really look hard because there's value in them. So before we'll be giving out picks for all of the games. Maybe we'll be tossing in some props. I don't know how much research we did. I know me personally, I went into a couple props in a couple of games, but that's about it. But before we get going, has anybody got anything for the group?
I would just like to start out by saying that though I did have Tampa Bay minus the points the other night, I was so happy they lost because they absolutely did not deserve to win that game. It was just a shit show. I mean,
Yeah.
what was it? 18 penalties by Atlanta?
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about that for a second here, a quick recap on that Thursday night game. I mean, that was, to your point, Tim, that was a terrible game. I mean, I don't know how this, again, like this alleged defensive mastermind in Todd Bowles allows Kirk Cousins to drive down the field without Drake London and win a game and come back from down 14 points in the fourth quarter. How does that happen?
Because players need to play better. That's what he said.
Nothing.
Said we've done all we can do. Players need to play better. Basically, he's just saying Baker Mayfield fucking sucks, which I've been saying for all fucking year, my whole fucking life. Dude fucking sucks nuts, and he doesn't ever fucking get any shit for it. I'm sick and tired of people acting like he wasn't a first overall pick. It's fucking bullshit. Fucking bring back people dick riding the slot fucking wide receiver who only plays on third down, the third down running back, the fucking swing tackle, your fucking rotational nickel. I want those guys to get some cock. I want some dick riding for them. Okay, no more dick riding Baker Mayfield. He fucking sucks.
I'm in for that.
Can I say something?
Yeah, get in there.
That was it. That was what I wanted to say.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield.
Because Baker
Mike Evans.
Oh, Mike Evans was a little bit of a prima donna, and I get it. Nobody
That
likes
was that was weird. That was weird.
Nobody likes losing, but
yeah, I thought he was better than that.
That was just weird from him. I know you said something, Jake, during the game about it, and I was like, yeah,
he's just being a bitch. Yeah, it was weird that they kept panning to him. It's like, why are you're panning to this dude having a fucking anxiety attack on the sideline? It was just weird.
And then the tunnel video, I'm sure you guys saw it, like when he's walking in the tunnel and he's like yelling like it was 3rd and 28. Like, yeah, I mean that is pretty brutal, but also like you're a 34, 35-year-old veteran here. I mean, you're a first ballot Hall of Famer. Like, look yourself in the mirror and understand that is not how to lead a team with an entire. It's him and Godwin and everybody else on that in that receiving room. If we're just talking, who Mike Evans is probably like an example for is a first or second year receiver. I mean, set a better example.
Give a lot more credit to Jamar Chase. Let's put it that way. That dude keeps his mouth shut for the most part with a fucking dog shit defense. Mm-hmm. They give up plenty of 3rd and 28 and fucking lose ball games. So,
yeah.
Well, I think that goes to a lot about Mike Evans' leadership and qualities right there.
Yeah, it shows Baker Mayfield has no grasp on his team and he can't fucking lead shit. He sucks.
I will 100% agree with. Is like they say how like coaches lose locker rooms. First of all, if the locker room wasn't lost
It is now.
because it is now after that presser from Todd Bowles. That was brutal. You can't go
Yeah, that
out
was
and just
awful.
do that.
Yeah.
You can't go out and do that. Even if it's not your fault as the head coach, you got to go out there and take the responsibility.
Yeah, and then Baker, did you see Baker's presser where he just shit on the defense for like 5 minutes and just said, "But it's on me. I need to be better," and then basically walked away. Like same thing. Like okay, yeah, you can't shit on everyone for 5 minutes and then be like, "Yeah, but it's my fault."
Yeah, that last interception he threw was just, oh my God,
Abysmal.
horrendous.
I also don't know why they were throwing the ball so much late.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, they were up. Yeah, they were up 2 scores and they just kept slinging. I mean, they didn't really even like try to get the run game going. That was the thing.
No, and they were running it well.
It's not like they were getting stuffed at the line every time. It was just like they weren't really breaking off the big ones. But yeah, overall, just a really confusing game, and that game was just a prime example of, yeah, it's a division game on a short week, whatever. You can make a bunch of excuses on why the Bucks probably, it's a tougher game for the Bucks than maybe it looked on paper. But this just shows of how big of a joke the NFC South is. That division shouldn't even deserve a playoff team until somebody actually picks up 10 quality wins in a season. Because I mean, since Brady basically left the Buccaneers, they have been that division has been terrible, and the Bucks win it every year and then just get bounced.
The Bucks just take advantage of shit teams.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. The Bucks win it every year and then just get
inflated.
bounced. So
Carolina's gonna fucking win the division. And
yes.
So theory. Can I say something?
Theory time.
Big brain theory here.
Right.
LaFleur, he's playing chess, not checkers. I've got a chess set somewhere in here. The loss earlier to Carolina by the Packers is going to get the Panthers into the playoffs
instead of the Bucks.
Because he didn't want to see the Bucks or somebody else in the playoffs. Don't shit too much on Todd Bowles. The dude plays good defense in December, January, normally, outside of the last 2 minutes of that game. But chess, not checkers. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just pretty convinced, though, even if the Packers lined up against the Bucks, like Love would throw for like 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
No, that game against Carolina was just fucking ass cheek balls. LaFleur coached like an absolute puss fuck. But maybe it was chess. I'm gonna dick ride LaFleur for a little bit. We're gonna give him some credit there.
We're chalking it up to chess here.
Yeah. I think I have a phone. Got my.
Oh, there's the chess set. There it is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
You didn't believe me, Tim. I'm a chess player.
No, I believe you play with the chest quite often.
Mm-hmm. I play with any chess.
Yeah.
Really. I'm chess neutral.
You have to keep your hands nimble.
Oh, good. Chess neutral.
Mama.
Yeah, and you really got to think about your next move. All right. You want to get into Sunday since we actually got a lot of games to go over.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Say something? Because I didn't get to say anything in this last segment.
Yes. Say something, Ray. You've been silent.
You can speak whenever. I have to ask to say something. I'm not allowed to say anything.
I'm just going to Kirk Cousins, dude. That's all I got.
Nobody else is clapping with you. Nobody else thought that was impressive.
350 yards. I don't care, dude. I don't care if he is a pool noodle. I don't care if he's playing against the Walking Dead. Kirk Cousins stinks, but good game. He played a good game.
Yeah.
And Kyle Pitts coming out. He's back. He is back.
Yeah, he was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
We are going to have to write that down. Bijan said something in his post game on the field. He was like, it's got to be the Florida air for Kyle. Every time he gets down here, he does really well. So let's write that down, put it in the back pocket for next year. When Kyle Pitts gets down to Florida for a game, we got to hop on the Kyle Pitts props. No, let's get into some action here. We'll start off hot here. First game I'm looking at here, Bills at Patriots. I think this one might take us a little bit to get through just because we might need to talk through this line a little bit. Buffalo laying 1.5 after getting their ass handed to them by New England in Buffalo earlier in the year. Total sitting at 49.5. I want to pass this off to you guys because I'm leaning Buffalo just because the line feels like it just feels like New England should be favored in this game. That's the only
Anyone
reason.
got a weather update? Weather in New England? It looked good from what I seen earlier this week.
Let's see.
But we got a little, we're 24 hours ish away from the game.
Our weather girl Frank isn't here.
What the fuck, Frank?
It says 0.15 inches of wintry mix, but it's supposed to stop before noon.
Cool. All right.
So it's clear.
That plays right into the palm of my cock.
All right. Well, then lead us off here, Jake. What do you got in the palm of your cock over there?
Oh,
I got 3 units on the over. I think it's going to be a shootout. Big game for both these teams. Statement game for Buffalo. Don't love what they do defensively. I don't think they're going to be able to run the football as well as they would like on New England. So I think it's going to be in the hands of Big Dick Josh Allen. I think he's going to be slinging it. So I'm going to go 3 units on the over. And then I'm also going to go sprinkle my dinkle, 1.5 units on Drake May over 300 passing yards. Kid hasn't hit 300 passing yards yet. The last time an MVP hasn't hit 300 passing yards that was a quarterback was like the fucking 40s or some bullshit. So kind of crazy that he hasn't thrown for 300 passing yards. So I think this is the week against the bad Buffalo defense. So 3 units on the over, 1.5 on Drake May, 300 plus passing yards.
Well, did he throw for like 280 the last time they played against?
He throws for 280 every week.
Game.
Yeah.
It's no higher, no lower, I feel like.
No. Yeah, Dan Orlovsky's thrown for fucking 300 passing yards. Drake May can do it.
Mike White has also thrown for.
Not saying he's the MVP either, but
what about Mike White?
Mike White.
Mike White.
What he threw for like 400, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a couple nice games with New York. This is going to play.
Well, I'll hop in. I agree with Jake a lot here, and I like the over. I wrote it down for 2 units here, but I just think this could be one of our best games of the year that we see for the rest of the season. Both teams are fucking battling it out. I think the Bills still have a shot to win that division. So I think it's going to be a back and forth game. And like Jake said, I think New England's going to shut down that run game. I don't think James Cook did very much against them last time. I could be totally wrong, but if I remember, I don't think he did much. But I think this is just going to be Josh Allen's game, and it's going to be a back and forth battle with him and Drake, man. I think it'll be a lot of fun to watch. So not taking it aside here, just going over with the points.
This is when Josh Allen starts playing his best football. So, and I think if we're going to go off of that, that's why I think I like the Bills in this one. I think you guys were kind of pointing to it as far as it being a shootout. That's just the one problem is I don't trust the Bills defense at all to do anything. And this is the other thing I said to Ray that he failed to mention that I think is a very valid point here. He will not win a Super Bowl unless he gets away from McDermott. I think he's the reason that the Bills don't win in the playoffs.
I don't think he's a great coach.
It can't be Josh Allen. So with all this being said, I don't like their coach, but I like Josh Allen. So let's go. I'm going to ride the Bills with the 1.5. I think they're going to get it done, and I think this is going to be a different Bills offense than the team that showed up earlier in the season against New England. So, all right, Peaker, bring us home.
Well, I will say this. I think McDermott. I don't think that he's all that he's cracked up to be. I think he's had some really good players playing for him. I think if they had somebody else coaching that team, he would have they would have done better. So I'm not a big McDermott guy, but in regards to the game, I'm taking the Pats. I'm going to take the points for 3 units. I'm not touching the over/under, but I'm just going to take the Patriots plus the 1.5 because I think everybody and their brother is going to be on the fact that, oh, they're not going to beat the Bills aren't going to lose twice to the Patriots. You know, they're going to bounce back after the tough game. And maybe it's just the Patriots aren't getting the respect that they might deserve. But so I'm taking the Pats plus the 1.5 for 3 units.
I'm in Buffalo minus 1.5 for 3 units.
Yeah,
my card.
the splits are pretty. The splits are pretty even.
It's not because of you, Tim. But
you know what? It's interesting because when I write the stuff down, I give Ray 2 lines, Sammy 2 lines, and then you. It's just like a blank slate
just
all the way down.
Open space.
Right, it's open space because I know there's more to come.
It's this right here, just.
Well, I had a note here. And I kind of forgot about it. And Timmy kind of convinced me because the Patriots don't deserve respect. That this was a fucking like 4-win team last year. They sucked. It's not too different. Drake May's better, but the team is still a shit team. So yes. I'm gonna go on Buffalo. But Haley Steinfeld's pregnant. So
distraction angle.
What do you mean distraction angle? It's a fucking Josh Allen's gonna be a dad angle. He's gonna fucking win this football game for his new kid.
Dad strength.
Josh Allen
Dad strength incoming
Haley
here from
Steinfeld?
Josh Allen. Nobody's bringing him down.
Yeah, it was just announced. Haley Steinfeld's pregnant.
Yeah, wait, that's a great angle. Add Josh Allen anytime to my card. Minus 110.
There you go.
You could put 2 units.
No, I love that. That's probably even better than Buffalo. 3 units Josh Allen anytime touchdown. 1 unit Buffalo minus 1.5. There you go.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I love it. There you go. No, that makes more sense.
Shit.
That's why we do the show. To find the angles. That's the angle.
Yeah, 2 units anytime touchdown Josh Allen. Yep, you could throw that one in there.
Right.
I'm going to add the Allen anytime TD for 5 units.
Fuck yeah, Tim.
I think that could be the easiest bet of each week, right?
Yeah, I'm in on Josh Allen for 2 units.
Can we?
Let's go.
Does this count a prop climax on Josh Allen?
I think Josh Allen just got us all fucking hard.
Josh Allen just got us all hard. We're climaxing on a Josh Allen touchdown this week, kind of like Josh Allen climaxed inside of Haley Steinfeld. So
boy, put it down now.
5 units, boy.
9 months from now, we're gonna be coming back to this.
I'm not finding the baby prop on Kalshi right now. It might not be out yet.
Yeah, it might be too early in the pregnancy.
Probably,
we gotta probably at least make it past the first trimester, make sure everything's okay, and then then that's a great future bet.
Yep. Congrats to Josh, by the way.
Congrats to Josh. That's big stuff. Before we move to the next game, was it bad that my first thought is I really hope that baby doesn't turn out light skin? Because is there a chance it's Michael B. Jordan's?
I was going to say Stephon Diggs, but
Stephon Diggs revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. He'll probably post something after the game this weekend about it too.
Probably.
Oh, hey, Josh Allen, by the way, that's not your kid.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
No, it's definitely Josh's. Congrats to them. Great couple. Great guy. Anyways, next game.
Great guy.
Friend of the program.
Friend of the program, Josh Allen. Super cool guy. We'd love to have him on someday. Anyways, the next game I got, I'm just going off what the order DraftKings lists I'm in. Browns at Bears. Bears laying 7.5. Total at 38.5. Now, Timmy, you're in the area, so you can confirm this for me.
Yes.
I'm seeing that it's supposed to feel like minus 10 at game time.
Yeah, right. Well, this morning, Sammy, it was 7 degrees when I came into my my studio here, in my downtown Chicago studio, and it's supposed to be a little bit cooler than that tomorrow, and I think the coldest game in Bears history was -1 in 1951. So got that
I
going
went to
for
the
us.
third coldest game in Bear history, Bears Bills, a couple years back. The beers were freezing before we could even pour them into our cups. It's fucking electric.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was electric.
So with that said, I already have mine written down for this game.
Yeah, go ahead.
The over-under, what do we have the over-under at on DraftKings? I went
38
to
and a
say,
half.
I had no idea who Haley Steinfeld was or Feld was, so I had to look her up and just
And
see
now
if she
you're
was.
distracted. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to see if she was good enough looking, so she's all right. Over under 38 and a half, line 7.5. I'm going Cleveland under 15 and a half in the game. The Bears under 23 and a half in the game, each for 3 units.
So we're
And
Wait.
I'm not taking anything else. I know if I take the Bears, they won't cover. They'll somehow fucking Cleveland will come and backdoor me, and I don't like the backdoor. And I know if I take the Browns, the Bears will blow them out. So I'm just taking both teams to not score over their given totals.
But do you want to just take the game under?
I was going to
Nope.
ask, can I get a reasoning we're not taking the game under? Is it like a hedge? Like, hey, maybe the Bears score 24, it's like 24-3 or
Yeah.
something, and you get one of them? Is that
Yeah,
the
you
reasoning?
got to do a little hedging sometimes, like especially in this day and age where, a lot of people are shaving the hedges more, trimming the hedges more. I like to make sure that I hedge or trim the hedge and make sure that it's all covered, that I have my angles covered. So with that said, I'm going to change my units. And I'm going to go
Changing
Cleveland.
his unit, touching his unit. I'm open
I'm-
to any door or any hedge. Still single.
I'm going to go 3 units on the Bears under the 23 and a half. And I'm going 6 units
Ooh,
on Cleveland under the 15 and a half.
wow. Big game for Timmy. My goodness.
I just don't, I don't know. I know that the Sanders kid is a really good athlete. I don't have. I'm not saying that the Bears defense is that great, but I think the weather is going to be a huge factor to Mr. Sanders.
Yeah.
So I'm done.
Yeah, and I think I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter. Oh, Shedeur can play in the cold. He played at Colorado. It doesn't matter.
This is a different kind of cold here.
It's a different kind of cold. We all know that. So I'm gonna put 3 units on the under in this game. There's not really any other play, in my opinion. I could see the Browns covering this game. 7.5 is a weird number though. And this is where we unlock greatness. I'm going to put 1.5 units on no touchdown score in this game at plus 4,500. That's all I've got. 3 units on the under, 1.5 on the no touchdown score.
Yeah, I'll jump in here. I'm all over the under with you, Ray. It feels like -11. Browns' run defense is good. The Bears are going to want to establish the run. It's going to be a really gutsy game. I think it's going to be both teams are probably going to be able to, like, when they get the ball, it's going to be long possessions for both teams because they're just going to try and run the ball. I don't think the Browns it's very good. Don't get me wrong, the Browns defense is very good, but I don't think they're like like this juggernaut like they were honestly like early in the season. Their defense was flying around, but now I'm not sure they're really playing at that same level here. But still, I'm just gonna ride with the under 38.5. Again, it's a weather report play. And then it's not out on DraftKings, but when it comes out inevitably tomorrow, I'll go ahead and take a Montez Sweat sack. Put a unit down on that one for me. Shedeur loves a sack. That guy knows. If there's somebody who knows how to take a sack, it's Shedeur Sanders. Montez Sweat has been playing much better as of late. Give me a Montez Sweat sack for a unit as well.
Jake,
So
what
I've
was
only
the
got
under-
5 plays in this game.
Hold on, Jake. I gotta
okay.
get a new pen.
gotta get some fresh ink here.
Shedeur pick had no value, but if you could find a Kevin Byard interception for me, or a Nashawn Wright, I'd probably split up a unit between those two because
You could probably get that on like better picks or something like that.
Because I was gonna say I would chop my unit up and go half on
Ooh,
Kevin
don't do
Byard,
that.
half-
That's painful.
Yeah, you're right. That sounds bad. No, half a unit Kevin Byard pick, half a unit Nashawn Wright pick, but that's if I can find it.
You
So
could probably
that's
prize picks or
that's
just
that's TBD.
dabble.
Am I good?
It's your
Lay
turn.
it down.
All right. We'll start with the under 38.5. That's just going to be a unit. We're going to go a unit on the Browns money line plus 300. We're going to go 3 units on Judkins anytime touchdown score plus 115. I haven't found this line yet, but I don't give a fuck what it is. It normally comes out on game day. The over on the number of sacks in the game. So both teams, whatever. I don't give a fuck. 5 units on what I don't care if it's 8.5. There's gonna be so many fucking sacks in this game. Both these quarterbacks have 0 pocket awareness. Myles Garrett might get 3 sacks. I could take that one too. Might add that to my card.
Yeah, he's on the sack prop list on DraftKings right now.
I just saw he popped up today. I saw 2+ was kind of juicy. So yeah, add it to my card. Myles Garrett 1 unit, 2+ sacks. You can add that one. 1 unit, 2 sacks. And then I'm gonna do a little dance for you guys. It's called the safety dance. We're gonna do the safety dance in this game. We got 1 unit on a safety plus 850. So that's
What do I put for that on the sheet? On the sheet, anytime safety?
It's plus 850. That is an actual prop.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know it's an actual prop.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got 1 unit on the under 38.5, a unit on the Browns plus 300. I just think this game's gonna stink. It's not even that
it's gonna stink.
I obviously don't like the Bear. I'm not a Bear fan, but I like it's gonna be a fucking trash game. So anything can happen when there's that little points scored in a game. Judkins anytime touchdown. I think he could have a decent day. 5 units over on the sacks. Haven't found that one yet, but once we do, we'll put it out there. 1 unit on 2 sacks for Myles Garrett. That's my addition to the card, and then a safety dance 1 unit at plus 850.
I was looking for the total sack prop as well when I was scrolling through the defensive stuff
normally
because
it's already out, but
I wanted to take the Myles Garrett stuff. The problem is, it's me being a biased Bears fan thinking that Caleb can get away. I think Myles Garrett's good for at least 1. That's no question. He's gonna get a sack in his sleep.
Yeah.
The problem is, Caleb's so good at. Has been really good at getting away. Even like Micah wasn't able to get.
Yeah,
really
we talked about it last week. Darnell played really well, but Micah played like shit. I actually think Caleb got into Micah's head, and that dude lost all discipline and was just he was basically letting Caleb do what he wanted by stepping up. We couldn't get an interior rush to save our life without Wyatt, which is going to be something that I think Hafley's going to have to scheme up a little bit until Wyatt is hopefully back. But yeah, Parsons just played like shit. Myles Garrett is going to stay within himself, stay within his game, find a way to get home a couple times. So
I really do like the Myles Garrett props.
Yeah.
What
so
was
is anyone else on the over on sacks with me if it comes out?
I'll hop on it. And again, Shedeur.
I think Shedeur's going to run straight backwards.
Shedeur's a lawn chair back there. He's a traffic cone. He's gotten out like a couple times and nice couple 8 or 10 yard runs, slides down, whatever. But like in college, he was a complete lawn chair. All he did was
he runs straight backwards, dude.
I was gonna say he takes like a 17-foot step drop, and I don't know. I think Montez gets home a little bit, and I give me. Yeah, I like the total sacks. I'll put add it to my card. Sprinkle a unit on that one too.
Yeah, I'll take it too. 1 unit. Add to my card. Wow, we're never gonna get through all these games. This is awesome. This is great.
That was one of the few. I'm a big weather game guy. That was one of the few that I had a lot of things for. The
I
last
think
game I only had 2 plays, and I ended up with 4.
I
So
was gonna
that's
say,
not bad.
and I think the next games that we're gonna go over, it's pretty cut and dry here. Like this next game here, Raiders at Eagles. Raiders catching 12 and a half on the road.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know we were talking about this game. So
I just figured we'd go over all of them. Total at 38 and a half. Here's what I'm gonna say before we get into this game. I am boycotting Las Vegas Raiders games until we get an investigation. Until we get an investigation
this is why I thought we were
on the
staying away.
NFL. I'm
It's
boycotting.
fucking
I'm not making a pick in this game because there needs to be an investigation done on the Las Vegas Raiders and Pete Carroll. So, and probably the higher ups in that organization as well, having something to do with it. But that's just my stance on it. I'm letting this is America. So you guys can do whatever you want in this game, but me personally, I will be protesting and not betting this game.
Can I interject
I thought that's
for a
the route
moment?
we were going. Because fuck the Raiders. It's fucking insane. I don't know what's happening out there. Well, I do. It's Vegas.
Yeah.
I want to interject something really quickly.
Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot to add Shador Sanders two plus INTs in the game. Over.
I don't know if he's going to throw a ball close enough to anyone to get a pick twice, but I hope it does. I hope it hits for you, Tim. I took the Browns, dude. I just, I don't know. It's not going to be a pretty game. They might win with fucking like 4 turnovers.
Yeah. Me and Sam had this talk yesterday, and it wasn't a very long conversation, but yeah, I'm on his side. There's no bet for me in this game. It's fucking bullshit. And if you are betting on this game, I don't see a purpose here because I think you're going to get fucked either way from here on out with this fucking team, especially with Kenny Pickett at QB. Who knows what the fuck will happen? So, no bet for me.
I know what's going to happen. I've got it written down right here. What's going to happen?
Tell.
Revenge game.
You want me to go?
You can go.
Yeah, because I'm not doing anything in it. Go ahead, Jake.
Oh, so I'm the only one with a play in this game. This was actually this was my deep dive. It's a shallow deep dive, but I've got something's going to return you 40 units. It's 1 unit on Tank Bigsby last touchdown scorer. This game is going to be a fucking rout. It's going to be a blowout. Tank Bigsby is going to be the last person to touch foot in the end zone with the football in this game. Plus 4,000.
Now that is awesome.
That's
I love that.
I
love that play.
Yep. Welcome to it. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Love that play. Let's move. Cardinals at Texans. Texans laying 9.5. Total sitting at 42.5. And boys, don't look now, but the Houston Texans are looking like a borderline, I would say, very good football team. That defense is incredible. I haven't seen a defense like this in a little bit, I would say. I mean, they are truly 2 elite pass rushers, plus a very fun, athletic secondary. Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
What's the
I was muted.
what's the sacks on Will Anderson?
Yeah, he is another guy though. Where if Myles Garrett wasn't having a record-breaking season, he'd be right up there for Depoy.
He can't talk to anyone before the game. He doesn't even talk to his own family. He goes into like psycho mode. D'Amico Ryan said he almost broke his hand one time with a hand.
Will Anderson sack minus 109 for 1 plus.
I'm going to take 2 plus.
2 plus 426. Timmy.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal because guess what? I love it.
Can I say something?
Absolutely, Jake.
Before the year, I took the Texans to win the division for $1,000. So I kind of need them to be a lot better than what they are right now. So
it sounds like you're gonna need a Brady Cook legacy game this week against the Jaguars. Wink, hint, hint.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, not good. Not in a good place right.
Timmy, how many units on the sacks?
2 plus sacks. I'm going to go 2 units.
That's a lot of units, Timmy. It's a lot of
Oh,
units.
I fire out when I'm ready, Sam.
That's great. I love that play. Are you
And I
picking a
also
side?
have other plays on the game if you'd like me to
Yes,
or
give them all.
share them. Um, not because I think they're any good or anything like that, but I just I'm going to take the Cardinals getting the 9.5 for 1 unit. Um, I I just see. I mean, I know Houston's been playing great. I can see this as being a little bit of a letdown game for them. Maybe not as fired up because it's the Cardinals. So I'm going to take the Cardinals getting the 9.5. And they're one of the teams that I usually don't like to bet, but in this case, I'm just going to take them. I got a feeling.
Sometimes that's all you need, Timmy. It's just a little bit of a feeling.
Oh. I'll go. Um, God, I think
Oh,
I think I mean, I think the Cardinals, I think they kind of stink. I think that they have probably one of the worst defenses in football. Um, hence why I'm gonna lay it here with the Texans. I don't want to get too cute with this one. I think it's all Houston here. So I'm gonna take the Texans laying the 9.5 here for 3 units. And then I'm also going to take the Cardinals team total under 16.5 points. I'm going to put 3 units on that as well. And then I'm going to go all the way down to 14.5 and 13.5 for a unit on each of those as well on their team total under. I don't see anybody besides Trey McBride doing anything for this offense. Yes, Michael Wilson's been like Jesus for these guys the last couple weeks that Harrison's been out, but Texans have the best or second best defense in football, so I don't see Brissett doing a whole lot against these guys. So to recap, that's going to be 3 units on the Texans laying it. 3 units on their team total under 16.5, the Cardinals, and then a unit on 14.5 and 13.5 at plus money under.
Good picks. I just got one pick. I'm gonna lay it with the Texans and move on. I think lay it with the Texans for a unit. I don't really like this game, but I mean, I think the Texans have something to play for, and the Cardinals are completely checked out and want their coach to get fired. So let's lay it with the Texans. Cardinals get blown out here.
ooh, statement.
Obviously, I've got some emotional tie to this game with my Texans preseason pick. Their schedule is poo-poo, doo-doo, dog shit for the rest of the year.
I just looked at that, Jake.
Yeah, I don't think they lose a game. The problem is the Jaguars' schedule is just as poo-poo, doo-doo, dog shit outside of traveling out to Denver. And I have no idea what the tiebreaker is. So I have a feeling both these teams are going to end up, what the fuck is that, 10-7? Whatever the hell, they're going to end up tied, which is amazing. Jaguars stink. I think the Texans' offense, Stroud is not all that he's cracked up to be. I get the offensive line has been bad, but I thought this defense was going to carry them all year, and they could have if the offense played it all the first couple of weeks. But regardless, I'm just going to take a Nico Collins anytime touchdown scorer in this game for a unit. And then I'm going to take Jacoby Brissett's over on passing yards, which is somewhere in the 240 to 250 range. I'm going to find the lowest number, and I'm going to take that for a unit as well.
Yeah, I'm seeing 230.5 on DraftKings.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Let's do that
230.5 over passing yards.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Ravens at Bengals. Bengals catching 2.5 at home. Total at 51.5. Bengals big game here for all those people that thought the Bengals are going to win the division or still think. But boy, I don't know where to go on this one. Does anybody want to jump in?
5 units, Bengals money line. That's all I got.
Nice.
Yep. Joe Burrow, I like him. He's going to have fun again. He's going to have fun this week. You guys see that presser?
Yeah.
Jamar Chase thought it was AI. So Joe Burrow's going to have fun again. The Bengals know in order to keep Joe Burrow, they need him to be having fun. And the way he has fun is by swinging the fuck out of the football and by the defense just having a pulse. And I think the defense will have a pulse this week. Bengals money line, 5 units.
I'll piggyback. Yeah, Jake, I think you brought up some really, really good things there. And I think at the end of the day, I think the Bengals will come away and beat the Ravens, but I'm not going to bet that. I just think that. But Lamar Jackson is playing some of the worst football I've seen him play in quite a long time. And so are the Ravens. Vintage Rodgers came alive last week. Obviously, myself and Jake loved the discount double check. The belt was sick as fuck. That was awesome. It was
especially on a Packer beating the Bear Day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is bad.
Brought me back to when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old. It was electric. And so considering that I think the Ravens stink, I'm just going to take the under in this game. Fuck, I mean, if Burrow's going to have a day, this isn't great for me. But 51.5 is quite a lot of points for one team that's playing pretty good offensively in the Bengals and another team that looks like they don't know how to play football the last couple weeks and haven't been able to score worth a damn. So I'm going to take my chances on the under in this game for 2.5 units. And I'm also going to put 1 unit on Lamar Jackson to throw an INT in this game. So I don't like him. I think he stinks right now. I don't really know what's going on, but that's all I got for this one.
Ray, that's sharp, buddy. That under is sharp, and I'm going to ride it with you. 51.5. Way too many points, like you said. Even though the Bengals defense is as bad as it is, I think the Ravens are terrible. They can't seem to get Derrick Henry going. Lamar, like you said,
42 years old.
Lamar,
he's got like 8,000 carries on his legs. What do you expect?
Derrick Henry might be dead. Lamar might be dead.
I think Lamar's hurt. Lamar's got to be hurt, right?
And I'm going to ride this under with you because I still think the Ravens defense is actually not bad. It's not great, but it's definitely gotten better over the last couple weeks. And we just saw this game on Turkey Day, right? And it went way under. So I'm gonna ride it again. So I'm gonna take that one for just 2 units on that one. That's my only play in this game.
Finish it off, Tim.
All right. I wish you hadn't said what you just said, Sam. That the last game went way under.
Yeah, I mean the Ravens scored like 9 or 12, didn't they?
I know what you're saying, but okay, the weather in Cincinnati tomorrow is not going to be much better than it is in Chicago. Why is it 51.5?
That's what I thought too, but I didn't
because
want
I think the narrative. I think the narrative there, Timmy, is that Lamar is good and the Bengals defense is bad.
The fight for your life, have fun game.
I think that narrative is wrong, personally. But that's why I'm on the under there.
Oh, by the way, T. Higgins is concussed, so there goes Burrow's best receiver the last few weeks. So that means also, Jamar Chase might have an absolute field day. Go ahead. I'll add that card after Tim goes.
Against all of my every fiber within my body, I'm going under 51.5 also. But I want the caveat out there that if I did have both my testicles, I would be taking the over. But since I had one removed and I'm half a man, I'm taking the under 51.5 just for 1 unit. And then Ray, talk to the people while I look up something on Jamar Chase.
I can talk to the people because
Oh, I thought you were already done.
I was.
I thought we muted you.
Anything else to my card, but you all convinced me. Over 51.5, 3 units. This game's fucking flying the fuck over, boys. This thing's gonna be an absolute have fun, take your kids to the park, fucking jerk off fest. It's gonna be a gay basketball orgy, like Tim was talking about earlier.
Timmy, how many units you have? Timmy, how many units you have on your play?
On the under 51.5, just 1 unit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. We've got 3 units over 51.5 now.
I love where I'm at because the way that Jake's been going the last couple weeks on the opposite side, I feel pretty safe about that.
And you could go ahead and add Andre Yoshivas 50+ receiving yards to my card. You can go ahead and add that at plus 250 to my card.
This is what I'm going to have for my plays getting back to the Bengals game. Against my better judgment, I'm taking the under 51.5. No, fuck it. I'm taking what my gut tells me. My gut tells me over 51.5.
I knew I could flip you.
My gut tells me under, or my gut tells me go over. So I'm going over 51.5.
Got a big fucking gut, Tim. Go with it, baby. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got it.
And it's getting smaller, by the way.
Proud of you.
Yeah, I'm able to see some things I hadn't seen so much of lately.
You may want to get that gut a little bigger then again. Might not be the right encouragement.
I'm going to take Jamar Chase 2+ touchdowns plus 320. And then I'm going to take Burrow over 280 yards plus 134. And they're all going to be for 4 units.
Holy shit. Wow. Tim is unloading his unit this week.
Yes. So
can I add?
Okay.
Yes, add. Please do.
This whole concept of Joe Burrow having fun, he's going to score a touchdown. I'm going to take Joe Burrow anytime for a unit in this game. I don't know what the odds are, but he's either going to run one in or there's going to be some dick trickery. Maybe he can catch a touchdown too.
All right, so to get this straight, though, Jamar Chase is going to have a massive week. Joe Burrow is going to score a touchdown. Yoshivas is going to have over 50 yards. Lamar Jackson's going to throw a pick to set the Bengals up in the red zone, and the game's going to go under, according to you. Okay, just to
because the Ravens aren't going to score. We have nothing.
Okay,
in this...
that's fair. That's fine.
Yeah,
you can say that.
Yeah. So, but Ray,
okay.
Burrow touchdown. Burrow touchdown is 10-1, anytime. So that's great value there. Next game we got here, Jets at Jaguars in beautiful, sunny Jacksonville, where the weather is completely perfect.
We keep going.
And it's 70 degrees and sunny on tomorrow. Jacksonville laying 13.5 at home, total at 41.5. I'm gonna defer here. I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna let you guys go first.
Go third.
Somebody take us away here.
Go ahead, Jake.
You guys want me to again? Another game I didn't even know we were doing because this is.
Yeah, we'll flip the order here. Jake, you go first.
No, I can go. I'll go because I got full faith in my guy Brady Cook, Mizzou alum, to fucking sling the rock against the Jaguars, and honestly, I need him to. I need them to win somehow, which I don't think they're going to. But Brady Cook 3 touchdowns passing is plus 2,100. So we're gonna go a unit on Brady Cook 3+ passing touchdowns. That's all I got. I don't want to take anything else. We're still sticking with Brady Cook 3+ passing touchdowns, but I need to get a unit back on this one. Hold on here. All right, we're gonna go 3+ passing touchdowns and 3+ picks at plus 427. 1 unit on each. It's either gonna go really, really good or really fucking bad.
I'm not doing anything in that game. I got enough on the other games.
There's
Fair
nothing.
enough.
Fuck it.
Yeah, there's nothing that I really like. I mean, I'm not. I guess I can go with the Trevor Lawrence interception.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
like
mean,
that.
he's pretty good for that.
I like that.
So let's go with the Trevor Lawrence interception for 2 units.
Okay. I can get you odds on that. Plus 108. Plus money. I like it.
Good value.
You know, add that to my card. Unit.
All right. Well, I am going to hop in.
Kick us off here, Ray. Come on. Get us going.
You guys have been hyping this shit up for the past
Get us
hour
going,
we've been
Ray.
talking.
Beautiful day in Jacksonville. Brady Cook's over-under for passing yards is 156.5. He
Holy
threw for
shit.
160 plus last week. And I see this game going in the same direction as it did against the Dolphins last week because the Jets stink. The Jets stink. Justin Fields is out. Tyrod Taylor is out. Their only other roster quarterback is Adrian Martinez. Is that correct, Sam?
From Kansas State, and he is buns.
Yes.
Nebraska.
He's worse than Brady Cook.
Nebraska, right? Wasn't he Nebraska first? He was pretty good at Nebraska.
Yeah,
It's going to be a fucking blowout. But there's no way Brady Cook gets benched in this game. They have nobody else. So I am putting 8 units on Brady Cook over 156.5 passing yards. I am putting 3 units on Brady Cook 1+ passing touchdown, 2 on 2+, and then 1 on 3+, like Jake did. 3+.
Oh, you guys were on that?
Yes, we're on that. We're all over it.
Fuck.
And I'm going to keep going because there's plenty more. I am going with 2 units on the over in this game. And then we are going to ride Brady Cook's passing ladder all the way up to the top of the line at 290 plus for plus 2,900. What I'll do is I'll go straight to 200 plus at plus 296 for 2 units. And then I'm going to go to 230 plus for 2 units. 270 plus for 1 unit. And then 290 plus for 1 unit. Tim,
Tim?
if you wrote all
I
that
don't
down,
have any of it.
I'm just going to have you text me the stuff later, Ray. I'll put it down.
exactly what it is because I have it memorized. But
Perfect.
Gambling man right there.
Listen,
it is a Brady Cook legacy game, backdoor, over points, fucking. It's not a legacy game in terms that they're going to win.
It's a Sploogapalooza is what it is.
It's a Sploogapalooza, and they're going to be down. They're going to be down 35-10 with 10 minutes in the game, and they're just going to launch. It's just going to be a launch fest.
yeah,
So it's Brady Cook Day. That's all I got to say.
I love it.
Yeah.
I am on the same thing as Ray. We talked about it all last night. And here, I'm going to throw a couple of new ones in there for you. I saw a highlight on Twitter when they announced that Brady Cook was starting this game of him pulling the ball back on a read option inside the 10-yard line and running it in. So I'm going to go, not only am I going to run the Brady Cook passing ladder, which I'll get into how I'm doing that in a second. Sprinkle unit on Brady Cook anytime touchdown, plus 700. Then I'm going to run the Brady Cook 1+ passing touchdowns, Brady Cook 2+ passing touchdowns. I'm not going to go up to 3. I'll leave that for Ray and Jake. I'm also going to go Brady Cook passing ladder. So I'm going to start at the normal passing number, 156.5 for 3 units. And then I'm going to go up to 200 for a unit, 250 for a unit. And then I'm going to put a half unit on 260, 70, 80, and 90. So it is a Brady Cook day. And I love the Jets. It's going to be all Jets, Jets. They're going to get their dicks kicked in, but it's going to be a box score day for the Jets. So I love it. Let's roll. perfect weather day. And let's not forget, fellas, that this is the same defense that let Davis Mills score 30 on him. Now, Davis Mills can play a little bit, but this is the same defense that let Davis Mills score 30 on him after not playing for an entire calendar year and a half. So,
My favorite
let's
thing
go, Brady Cook.
My favorite thing about this is you said it's all Jets, Jets, but we're just predicting they're going to get their shit rocked.
Oh, they will.
Throw the ball 60 times. So.
I will say the only way we get screwed on the Brady Cook stuff is if by some miracle the Jets keep this game close.
It's not going to happen.
And then if it ever comes out, I'm gonna put a unit on Adrian Martinez to score a touchdown. What are you laughing at over there?
That would have to be a lot. You would have to bet that live. You're not gonna get a pregame market on
I think it would have to be a live play. I think there's gonna be packages for him for sure. The dude was not bad at Nebraska. He could run the football. So yeah, unit on Adrian Martinez. If it ever comes out, just send a message in the chat.
Yep.
That's gonna smash. That's gonna be like plus a G.
Holy cow, boys! We might not make it all the way through here. Because we still got two more games.
I have 31 units, 35 units out there.
I got a lot of units. I'm not even counting. Yeah.
Good thing we're about to make so many units on this Army under.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We are about to replenish our little unit stash.
I'm gonna have to re-up my bankroll here.
Next game we got here. Chargers at Chiefs. Chiefs laying 6 at home. Total at 41.5. Unfortunately for me, I discussed this with Ray last night. I'm boycotting all Chiefs games as well. I think the Chiefs are bad, and I think they've costed everybody a lot of money this year. So I'm just going to boycott, and I'm not going to give them any more of my money. And
I'd never bet on them. So I'm taking -6 this week for a unit, by the way.
What's their line, Jake?
6. I think the Chargers are actually somehow worse than this Chiefs team. They're poop.
And what's their over-under in that game?
41.5.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So, time out. I have a play. Justin Herbert interception. 1 unit because he is due for a karma thing because of what he did to that reporter being an ass after the game. So he's going to throw a pick this week, -118. Book it.
Yeah, I'm not a big Herbert fan. I feel like he gets way too much credit for kind of sucking dick.
Shitty showing in that post-game presser with that one woman too. That was a bad look for him. I don't know if you saw that. Was it was shitty.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Eagles, but I think the Eagles are actually they might if you had to rank these 3 teams in terms of the size of the dumpster, the Eagles dumpster might be the biggest.
They have way more internal issues than anybody in the entire NFL. That's the worst thing you could possibly have.
The Chiefs are just getting karma for like actually playing all these dudes who should never be on the field because they should be in prison.
Or should be like retired and sitting on a couch, dude. They brought
Dude, like,
come on, like when your receiving core is legitimately Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, and then a fast guy from Texas, like. And okay, Rashee Rice is very good, but I mean, and then Travis Kelce is nearing retirement.
Dude, the number of drops, like I swear, I think Taylor Swift's satanic magic just wore off.
He can't handle it anymore.
Mahomes is still good. Mahomes is good. They have no offensive line.
And when you have the worst play caller in the entire NFL in Matt Nagy, how do you win?
The fall off has been real since Nagy has come back.
Yeah, he is the worst.
Yeah, with all that being said, I'm still taking the Chiefs -6. I'd never bet on them. I've stayed away from all year. It's been great. But yeah, just a unit. Chiefs -6.
I think you're hitting the nail on the head. It's like, dude, why are they laying 6? Like
the line makes no sense.
Makes no sense. And that's why
and it's gone up.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But I really like Jake's thoughts there, and I definitely agree with it, but I will not be like betting that personally. Only thing I've got here is the under in this game, 41.5. It's just, I mean, it's probably going to be another cold day at Arrowhead, and Madison Beer is allowing Justin Herbert to do absolutely nothing in the NFL this year. And this Chiefs team is just up in shambles. It's a shit game, honestly, and it's a big game, obviously, for the Chargers, and I just think it's going to be a low-scoring affair like it was last week against Houston, and I'm just going to take the under for 4 units in this game. I don't see anybody scoring 40-plus points in this game. It's just I don't think it's realistic considering the teams we've watched play the last few weeks in both these teams, and if I were to go over in this game, the line would probably have to be closer to 44-45 because I'd be like, why the fuck is it that high? So I think this is a good line to stay under. That's all I got.
Yeah, I will say this though, if it will sway you to bet the Chiefs, I don't think anything could sway me to bet the Chiefs again. 31% of bets, 80% of the handle on the Chiefs to cover the number. I mean, the sharps are diving hard into the Chiefs. So,
all right, 3 units on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
3.
I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. I have it's like a moral compass thing for
Again,
me right now.
This was just a garbage line, garbage game. Take the Chiefs. Mahomes take the best player on the field. 2 best players, 3 best. Chris Jones, Mahomes, and Rashee Rice are the 3 best players on the field, legitimate. So,
yeah,
I think it's hard pressed to say anything else.
Yeah,
because without Alt would have been the best player on the field. Without Alt, that Chargers team has looked like poop.
You don't think Keenan Allen's the best player on the field? What the fuck, dude?
You're right.
I think Khalil Mack still got something in him, but I don't know.
He's kind of
he's not the best. Like, what do you got there, Timmy, in this one?
I took the Chiefs minus the 6 for 1 unit, and I'm with you on Herbert throwing an INT for 1 unit.
Love it.
Can I just say that the fact that the Chiefs aren't doing so well has really cut down on the amount of shots to the press spot or to the suite to see Taylor Swift, and I'm a fan of that.
Nice.
That's a very good observation there, Timmy. I love that.
Yeah, I just who the fuck cares? Why are you showing this broad?
Views, Timmy. Views.
It's a media game, Tim. Expand the audience.
Yeah, expand the audience. It's not even that good looking.
No.
Now that I will agree with you. Taylor Swift is one of the most overrated people of all time. Music, looks, everything. The whole
Her
shebang.
music was better when she was younger, and then she told Toby Keith the fuck off, became a bitch, and fucking should hit the road.
Yeah.
So.
Taylor Swift, in my opinion, has not made a good song since like 2014. Some of even her early pop stuff wasn't even that, like, it was decent, but I don't know. Some of it still grinds my gears. She grinds my gears. I'm with you there, Timmy. And not in a good way. I would prefer some other people to, grind my gears, but not Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Anyways, Commanders at Giants, last game on the early slate here. Giants laying 2.5 at home, total at 46.5. Jaden Daniels is out, I believe. So it's Mariota this week.
Mariota.
Mariota, as Collinsworth, as our guy Chris Collinsworth loves to say. And I think I am going to parlay Giants money line and Jackson Dart touchdown, and that's going to be the only bet I make in this game.
Oh.
Wow.
For a unit.
I want to hear Jake talk, and then I'll make a decision on this one.
Yeah, well, similar thinking. I wasn't going to parlay it, but now I'm going to. I'm going to take Mariota and the Kona Big Wave anytime touchdown. and the Commanders money line. And we're going to do 3 units on each of those, and we're going to go unit on that parlay. Mariota plus 250, and now I got to cook up what this parlay odds are. And plus 124 on the commies. That's going to return you almost 5-1, plus 485 unit on that parlaysle. So yeah, I'm drinking my big wave, getting in the Molly Kalikilaka spirit.
That's a good beer.
We're going to go with the Skins and Mariota. Yeah, let it fly, Daddy. Sorry, Sam. Little compadre clash there, but I like the train of thought. You just got me.
No, I love it. And again, I didn't really know where to go in this game. Dart being back, I think, brings a little bit of a spark back into this team. However, I really still do wish Jameis would just finish the season.
Again, I actually think Washington is just the better team here. Weirdly enough, I know they've been ass.
Yeah, huge bounce back spot too for the Commanders, especially only catching 2.5 after getting shut out against the Vikings. It's a great spot for the Commanders. I will just say that.
NFL players, as bad as they can look week in and week out, they still have a lot of fucking pride. And these teams they're all good. Anyone can actually beat anyone on any given week because of the talent. They're not going to get fucking goose egged again. That's for damn sure.
My concern with the Commanders is Zach Ertz not being there. He was Mariota was just slinging it all over to him in that primetime game.
I actually think it's going to fucking help. I love Ertz. He isn't that good, so it's going to force them to get the ball to their players. They're actually way better than what Zach Ertz is. So
that's a fair statement. Like, they made this big off-season deal out of getting Deebo Samuel, and the guy has done shit this year.
Yeah, and the whole Terry holdout thing too was a big deal with the contract.
I think they're finally running the right running back too with Rodriguez.
Yeah.
So
they're gonna need to draft. They're gonna need to draft a guy. Fuck, I can't tell you the last time they had a good running back besides Alfred Morris.
I was gonna go with Alf.
Yeah. AP was there for a year or two too.
He actually wasn't bad. He actually wasn't even bad.
I know.
No.
But I don't know, dude. It's like, I know Tim is a huge Redskins fan because of Dan Quinn and the way he wears his hat. I know Tim loves it. It's one of Tim's favorite things. And it's just hard for me to see the Giants as a favorite in any game because they just can't get over the hump. I feel like they struggle to just win games. And like Jake said, it's like there's still pride in every game. Like, these dudes are playing for something every down. They're not just going to go out there and cakewalk this shit. So I am going to put 1 unit on the Redskins to win this game. I also think the Commanders are a better team. I also think this line at 2.5 after the Commanders got shut out by 9 last week is absurd. I mean, that is absurd. And also, this total at 46.5 is also absurd. So that is why I'm taking the over for 2 units in this game. That is way too high for 2 offenses that, yes, the Giants got into some shootouts, but who was playing quarterback for them? Not the guy who's playing right now. So I think this total is just too high and too weird for me to take an under. So I'm going to go over 46.5 for 2 units.
Dark threw up 30 on the Broncos, man, in Denver.
But that was also, should have been like a 30-7 game, and then they blew it and lost.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I love your overplay. I'm just saying that, like,
they are capable of doing it. I just think it'd be more if Jameis was under center because
I mean, Jameis, you'd have to set the line in the 50s if he was quarterbacking here.
Yep. That's it.
By the way, boys, I will go out and mention right before Peaker goes here, this Brady Cook stuff we have is jersey potential. I was looking the other day on Fanatics. A Brady Cook Mizzou jersey is like $65. So if Brady Cook has,
I was gonna bring that up at the end of the show that we need to find our jersey guy.
if Brady Cook has a day tomorrow, well, I'm insta buying. I'm buying it the second the game ends.
Are we getting the Jets Brady Cook or just Mizzou?
I might buy the Mizzou one. You guys could get Jets ones though.
I would really hate to see myself in a Jets jersey. That's why I don't know if I could get a Jets jersey, but
anyways, all right, Peaker, go ahead.
I'm not taking a side on the game. I'm taking the Giants over 46.5, just because, like Ray said, I don't see I don't see how it's even that high. So I'm going against what I went against the other night in the Tampa Atlanta game, when everything told me to take the under, and I took the over and I won. So I'm doing the same thing in this game, and I'm also doing the Jackson Dart anytime touchdown, plus 160 each for 1 unit. Yeah, we have to do Packers and Broncos.
Yeah. We got to do Pack Broncos. Yeah. Well, the Broncos are a dog at home, and they've won 10 straight games. I feel like they're kind of in a similar spot to the Patriots, where nobody really knows if they're good or not yet. They've won a lot of Mickey Mouse games, close. They've won a couple decent games, but the more I look at it, it's like, are the Chiefs really that good? Like, are those actually good wins? And this year, like we talked about, that division, it stinks. Like, it's just not good. Considering that the Chargers and the Broncos are at the top, the Broncos with 11 wins. I mean, it's like, my God. Like, and a lot of those wins are come from behind wins, so it's like you got to give Bo Nix and that offense a little bit of credit. But I don't think it's a big factor that this game is in Denver. Obviously, the Packer faithful travels great no matter where it is. It just kind of it doesn't really concern me, but it kind of does that they are 1-7 or 1-8 all time in Denver, whatever. But I think it's going to be all Packers in this one. I think it's time that the Broncos get a little taste of what a really good defense is, and playing against an offense that they can kind of push the ball down the field or just run it down your throat with Josh Jacobs and E-Man Wilson. So that this might be a biased pick, obviously, because Jake and I are both diehard Packer fans. I just think it's all Green Bay in this one, and I think that line is kind of telling you what you need to know, as the Broncos have won 10 straight, like I said, and they're opening as a dog at home. So I think the Packers will roll in this one, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I can't believe what the line is at, but I would love to hear what Peaker has to say.
I have one large play on this game. That's for 5 units on under 21.5 in the first half.
I like it. I like that.
I just think that the two defenses are going to, fight it out a little bit. I don't, like you said, I'm not, fully, I'm not, all that impressed with the Denver offense. And the Denver defense is pretty good. I think if it's a close game, I hate to say it, it's towards the end, but I think if it's a close game, I think Denver can pull it out given the fact of the elevation, and I just think that will kind of take its toll maybe on the Packers as the game draws to an end if it's a close one. I think I'll give if it's a close game, I'm going to give it to the Broncos to somehow pull it out. And that's not being an anti-Green Bay guy. That's just, my personal opinion.
No, and that's a good angle because the Broncos just keep finding ways to win. And when you when you do that on a consistent basis, you always are in it in a close game towards the end. I just unfortunately think I think the Packers probably handle this one maybe by a touchdown or so, but yeah, keep going, Timmy.
Yeah. So, anyways, for the game itself, it's just under 21.5 for 5 units.
First half, yeah.
Yep.
Love it.
That's it.
All right, can I talk now? Am I allowed to talk? Is it my turn?
Yeah. If you're ready.
I'm always ready.
Okay. I thought we were buying time for you.
Oh, you can buy as much time as you need. It's not going to help at this point. We're
Okay.
stuck.
Well, just keep going.
You want me to go?
Yeah,
Can I
go.
talk? All right. Well, the whole muff cabbage thing threw me off too. That started getting me thinking about some genital areas and South Park, and then it's a downhill spiral from there. But my biggest concern with this game is honestly the line. I'm glad that we're getting the respect we deserve because I do think the Pack are the better team. But obviously the line's weird being in Denver. Ray brought it up, 1-7 all time. One of the best games that I can remember watching, the Favre to Jennings, Mike Tirico on the call, Monday Night Football, fucking electric. But that was our only win in Denver. So personally, I think it's going to be a good game, but I'm not overly impressed by this Denver team. I know it's kind of contradictory considering we fucking lost to Philadelphia. Matt LaFleur coached like a fat fucking puss. We lost to Dallas. Matt LaFleur coached like a fat fucking puss. Or tied Dallas, whatever. It should have been a loss. I count ties as losses. Fucking stupid. But those are probably their 2 best wins. Because if you go through Denver's schedule, it's pretty fucking ass. Cam Ward is a win. They got Joe Flacco as a win. Then they beat the Eagles. They got the Jets. That's a Justin Fields win. They beat the Giants barely. Should have lost that game at home. Beat Dallas. They beat Davis Mills and the Texans. They snuck out one against Geno and the Raiders, snuck out one against the Chiefs, snuck out one against Mariota, and then snuck out one against fucking Kenny Pickett. So I don't know. I'm really not that high on Denver. I could give or take them. I think the altitude, yada, yada, yada is a big thing. It's weird seeing this line at 2.5 with Jacobs it's looking more and more like he may not play, which is concern for me. I love Wilson, but fuck, Jacobs played his best game last week. That was unbelievable. He looked great. So with all that being said, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a fun game. I think we finally have a tough enough team to win this type of game. It's going to come down to how LaFleur coaches, but I'm going to go with the under because I think he's going to lean more on Halfley. I'm going to go 3 units there, and then I can't not take the Packers. So I'm going to go 2 units on the Packers minus 2.5 as well.
One quick thing. It's going to be like 60 degrees in Denver. So it's actually going to be nice. Yeah.
No, it's going to be beautiful. I'm not doubting that. But the altitude, everything else, I just think it's going to come down to defenses. I think at the end of the day, I'm hoping LaFleur doesn't coach like a freaking puss. But if he does, it's going to lean on Halfley, who I hope to God doesn't go to the Giants. That would suck. I don't know if y'all saw those rumors, but supposedly he may go to the Giants.
No, I haven't seen that yet, but that would kind of suck.
All right, so we're going to put out the rest of the afternoon card out on X tomorrow, Sam?
Yeah, we'll throw the we're only going over the noon slate. I know early in the show to start I said we were going to go over all the games. We got really carried away, but have no fear.
Can I put out my best play though of the weekend?
The Twitter picks will be here. Yes. Give out a play.
Brady fucking Cook for an hour. So
yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, well, my 10-unit play of the weekend, which you all will see on Twitter as well, is Tyler Warren, anytime touchdown scorer. I think the fucking Colts are gonna potentially win this fucking game against Sam Darnold. I think Phillip Rivers is gonna come out slinging the rock. Oh, we finally have Rivers Lions too. They just came out. I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah, they activated him this morning, so he's like officially eligible to start.
Yes, yeah, and the lines are finally out. His pass on DraftKings, they were not out as of the start of this show, so that's why we took so long. You're welcome, fans. over 150.5 on Rivers. I was going to do a Rivers ladder, but I figured we were going to have to release that on Twitter. But yeah, we're Rivers laddering this bitch all the way up to, we could go high. 320 is the highest it goes up to, but I'll ladder it all the way up to 250 at plus 760. So we'll release how the ladder works. I think we can probably do that on Twitter. Probably makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I know you all want to do your Brady Cook ladder too. But yeah, Phillip Rivers is going to come out slinging. There's no way he doesn't at least look okay. And as everyone knows, his favorite target back in the day was your boy Antonio Gates. Tyler Warren was plus 420 this morning. Now he's all the way down to plus 350 anytime touchdown. So let's get that in at plus 350. Tyler Warren, 10 units anytime touchdown. Him and Rivers, I think, are going to be busy all day. So I'm going to probably be releasing some receiving props on him as well. And go from there.
And I feel like this is like a Joe Flacco situation too, where they're not just going to come out and, all right, hand the ball off, let's feed Taylor.
I mean, they're going to. Jonathan Taylor's a fucking stud. But
he is.
I don't think – I mean, Daniel Jones stunk before this year, and look at how well he played. So, yeah.
Yep.
Now, this just begs the question. Who's a better quarterback? Daniel Jones with a broken leg or 44-year-old Phillip Rivers? Because if we think they're at least comparable, why can't Phillip Rivers throw for 200 here?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, if he's being given the keys, drive the fucking car, baby. That's all I'm saying.
You know what?
Yeah.
I want to add something too. Can I put something to my card?
I'm going to add something to my card, and I hope we're on the same wavelength here.
I feel like we had to talk about this game. How can you not talk about a Phillip Rivers? This is my childhood. Motherfucker, he retired. He signed a one-day contract with the Chargers. Now
for 4 years. He retired for like 4 years. Yeah.
No, but he signed a one-day contract this year with the Chargers. Like, he made it official, like, I'm done this year. And now he's going to have to do that whole process again, which is fucking awesome. We got another player back from Madden 2005. Fucking stick. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm fired up.
I'm going to add something here. This guy is a great security blanket guy. Rivers can get the ball out quick if he's under some heat. I'm going to take Josh Downs to score a touchdown this week. And I don't know the odds to that, but I want to put 3 units on it.
Sam, there's no way you guys were on the same wavelength there. No shot.
No. My wavelength is this. Are you ready? Are you done, Ray?
I'm done, yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get the odds real quick.
Josh Downs is plus 700 anytime. So.
Oh, wow.
Slot receiver for the Colts.
Oh, wow. Rayford.
Yep.
Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
Also, did anybody see Rivers throwing? Did it look like he kind of raised his arm slot up a little bit?
No. It looks low. It looks lower than ever.
No, dude.
Kind of older, Sam. You can't get it up as much as you used to.
What if I were to tell you I have 102-1 parlay? This is not play of the week in the sense that it's going to hit, but this is play of the week. Ready for this? Brady Cook 250 plus, Phillip Rivers 250 plus, 102-1 on the parlay. You can book that for me. You can book that.
Brick the fuck up right now.
That is a lock. So that's all we need right there.
Podcast where you can find an 102-1 parlay and a fucking 10-unit plus 350 play. Nowhere.
Yeah. Nowhere in the entire world. We are just throwing units up.
Fought through adversity.
Yep.
I tell you what, for the listeners too, the listeners need to know their do's and their don'ts. And let me tell you something, we are due. So,
potentially do, but we are due.
Tail at your own risk, but we're due. I will give that disclaimer.
Definitely do, actually. Now that I think about it.
You know what's he's an athlete. You know what's also not out of the realm of possibilities?
Phillip Rivers catch a pass.
Well, yeah, that might happen. But
batted ball, no arm slot.
Allie Cox at plus 2,200 to catch a touchdown. The
No.
backup tight end.
No.
Rivers talked in this press conference and said that there's going to be some comfortability seeing guys like Michael Pittman and Mo Alley Cox in the backfield with him. He did say that.
Guys, it's plus 2,200. Oh, Alley Cox was tight end one like 4 or 5 years ago, I think, right?
With Phillip, yeah.
Guys, I'm going to put a unit on it, add it to my card. Fuck it. Yeah. I'm going to take Warren, too, just because Jake did. I like that one.
I like the Warren play a lot.
And what they might fucking hand one off to Warren.
I was going to say, he's got a lot of outs.
It's not out of the realm that it's a direct snap either.
Under center,
Yes,
yeah. Or
he's got a lot of outs.
snap.
If they're in a situation for a QB sneak, it's Warren. They're not going to fucking sneak it with 45
And they need to win, by the way.
Rivers.
This is not, that's why I don't get the 13.5. This is not a team that is out of the playoffs, fucking dead in the water. This is a playoff team. They're in right now.
They might tush push.
Yeah.
Push Phillip Rivers.
No, they're not going to do that.
No, tush push Warren.
Yeah.
But
they need to win. They're going to be playing their fucking balls off. So everything's on the table here. And players not played. And their best players are Tyler Warren, Jonathan Taylor, etc. I think the Jonathan, hold on, let me look at JT. I may do Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, okay, minus 125. Add it to my card. Jonathan Taylor anytime touchdown.
good value.
He's always in like the high 200s, 300s. So, yeah.
Really good
Add
value
that to the
there.
card. 5
Love it.
units.
So be on the lookout for a text from me because I don't have the ability to write all of it down right now. So I'm going to have to get some updates from guys, I think.
That's fine.
Well, we're posting all of our afternoon plays anyways, Tim, so you'll be able to get those.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And Phillip Rivers loves throwing tight ends, and that's why Tyler Warren's going to score a touchdown.
Dude, he was a college basketball player.
Yeah, he has a massive dick, actually, though. Huge. He played at VCU. My buddy went there. And
Yes.
said Mo Alley Cox's cock is fucking ginormous. There was a
That I
picture that was
believe.
going around of like the printing on the shorts. His cock is bigger than Myles Garrett, Tim.
Wow.
He's going to get his cock in there this weekend. Fuck it. He's getting his cock in
And
there.
it looks like the ball is just short of the plane, but his cock is in. I don't know.
Is that the ball or the penis, Jim? I can't tell.
Tony Romo on the call.
Yeah.
No, Jim, I don't know.
It kind of looked like his dick.
Hey,
Thank you guys so much for listening. Stay tuned to the Twitter at the Jersey Fun for our full afternoon slate picks, plus Sunday night, Monday night as well. And we're dropping college basketball picks every day too. 2 winning days in a row. Looking to make it 3 today, so stay tuned for those as well. Again, tail at your own risk, but
And go under, baby. Come on. Army-Navy game. Got an hour.
and go under today. America's team's playing today, so go under. This is like a national holiday for us. So anyways, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.